and then transitioning to do other things within business. I started McNair Productions after retiring from the modeling industry in 1991. So it's very important that we help each other, and it's important that we help the other women as well. As a businesswoman, I've had others that come to me and say, okay, Kim, let me just mentor you. Let me take you under my wing. Let me just show you a few things because you may not know. And of course, we can go to school, we can get book smart. But again, that experience, that hands-on, tops everything.
It does. And I'm going to approach that from a different perspective. I was doing a study where women were investing in women, and those businesses did much better when women took their capital to invest in women-owned businesses. Why? Because we've been there. We know the struggles that women have, which are different from men, and so we can mentor, we can sponsor, we can invest in one another, and that helps us to be more successful. Nobody knows your journey better than another woman because she's been there. And it's so important to have platforms like a Mogulcon where we can bring women together. You know, a lot of times people focus on the negative. We're going to focus on the positive. We're going to talk about how to strengthen you, how to strengthen your money, because the truth of the matter is, for a lot of women, they are the head of household. They have children, aging parents, and we're facing a lot of different issues that require us to be more profitable, to be more invested in our families and in our community. And we need other women who are going to show us how to do that and do it successfully. So I think when you talk about women investing in women, we need to put more emphasis and have more platforms where we're able to show examples. You know, I founded the Pinkpreneur Network here in Atlanta. Online, we have about 3,000 women. What I love most about the network is when I see the women working together, helping each other, spending money with each other, investing time in each other. And then they get on and they talk about it, and they talk about the great things that have come from them being a part of this network. We have to have more platforms like that. And we can't feel that just because I've made it, just because I'm successful, that I can't go back and help someone else.
Right, that's right.
We have to be open because when you serve and when you give, it opens up for more to come your way. To whom much is given, much is expected, much is required. And so you cannot take that lightly. Just because I've made it, it doesn't stop here. It continues. You have to continue to grow. You have to continue to give. And Mogulcon is an example of that. One of the things I did this year in August, we did a give back for entrepreneurs in the metro Atlanta area. We took a full day. We did coaching. We brought in experts. We fed them. We had a great luncheon. And sometimes you just have to inspire people. It doesn't always have to be about you pay me, I'm going to help you. Yes, you have to survive. And sometimes people, when it's free, they don't see the value. But what I understand for a lot of startups, a lot of entrepreneurs in the community, everybody can't hire a coach. Everybody cannot afford that. And so one time a year, we open up our arms and we say, hey, come on in. We open the doors of Atlanta Technical College and say, come in, let me help you. Let me show you what the steps are for you to be successful. Georgia, what I love about Georgia is our economic development really pours into the entrepreneurial community. And Forbes even ran an article that said more businesses are started today by women of color. Women of color. That's our community. And so we have to take that seriously, and we have to provide the resources. Because, see, everybody doesn't come into the world with relationships and resources.
No, they don't.
Right?
They don't.
And, it's a difference. I always say there's networking and there's purpose working. It's a difference. And sometimes you have to be taught that. You're not born with it. And with purpose working is, I know Kim. I know what Kim does. And I may know Maria. And so I understand that if I bring them together, there's a purpose in that.
There you go.
And something's going to come out of it. That's what happens at Mogulcon every year. Purpose working. Putting women together. Letting them begin to share what it is they do in a proper way.